I'm trying to answer this long time question. So, a couple days ago, I got into this incident with this little dude my age who rode a skateboard, right? Now, me and him was pretty good friends before this incident. So, what happened was, me and my friend, we're gonna call him H. Me and my friend H decided to move this really big ramp to this place. It was out of everybody's way. I made sure that everybody could go, but it was only me and my other friend, who we gonna call him B. So me and H doing this whole thing, and then when we come back around, we see that B had moved it. So we're like, okay, B, I like what you're thinking. And then so he does it, and then we do it. But mind you, that me and Harold moved this humongous ramp all the way around to the park. So it's this little drop-in ledge that me and Harold like jumping off into the ramp, and he only like evened it out, right? So then he started doing it multiple times, and then so we sitting there waiting for him, like, all right, go. And then so this happens. So then I'm like, yo, this park don't only belong to you. You gotta let somebody else go a few times too. So me and Harold, we go, and then we start taking turns before he does start doing the same thing over and over again. And then he keeps on doing it over and over again. Now I'm like, yo, what did I tell you? This park don't belong to you. This park doesn't belong to specifically to you. So then he like, all right, fine, yo, like what am I doing wrong? I said, dude, you're doing the whole ramp over and over again. Now I understand if it was only you here, but it's not only you here. So you gotta let other people go sometimes too, you know what I'm saying? So he understand, and then he lets us go, and then we start taking turns again until he started doing something new. He does it over and over again and looks at me in the eye. So now at this point I'm mad. I'm like, so you're just going to do this for no reason? So I start getting. I'm like, since you want to do victory laps, I'm a snake. Cause, I mean, I really don't see why, but I mean, I do see why snaking is not cool. I do not like to snake, but by all means, I'm gonna do it if you mess with me, bro. I'm not I'm not that scooterer who snakes on purpose or on accident. I know how to like see I know how to like maintain for when somebody is going, because I've been snaked by many scooters. Yes, scooters snake other scooters, and I don't like it. So yeah. So I get in his way, and he like, yo, move. I'm like, no, because since you want to do basically victory laps around the whole entire thing multiple times, I'm not moving. So then he like, bro, move, and then he started going. So you know, like how you have to bar your scooter, I make sure I guard that with myself, and then all right, fine, I'm gonna let it go. And then so he starts doing the same thing over again. So I do the same thing over again, and then they decided to start trying to move the ramp. So as they moving the ramp, me and Harold like, nah, man, you ain't gonna move this ramp. It's gonna stay right there. You want another ramp? You could go get one over there. Because me and Harold moved the ramp all the way around the park, and I'll be retarded if I'm gonna move it again. So he like, no, man, I want this ramp. This ramp the best ramp. I said, no, it's not. There are like 2 ramps over there. You want a ramp? You want sister go get it by yourself? So because me and Harold using this one. Me and Harold specifically picked out this one, and then he like, no, man, I'm using this ramp. And then he starts trying to push us off and like, yo, don't touch me. And then so he picks up my friend H's scooter, and then he throws it. And then I'm like, yo, what was that for? How would you like it if I just threw your skateboard or something? And he like, I don't care. And you better pick up your scooter and leave too. I said, no, I'm not going anywhere. So then he kicks my scooter, and then I push him back. I'm like, yo, don't touch my stuff ever again. He like, yo, what you gonna do about it? I said, do it again, and you gonna see what I'm gonna do about it. Because you know, boys, I mean, even though there's nobody around, boys fight a whole lot. Yes, I don't know, is it for dominance? I never really knew about that. But all I know is that sometimes I do it for dominance, and sometimes I do it for what is like, not for what is right. I don't know the word I'm going to use, but anyway, yeah. So all I know was his mother came and picked him up, and then he left, and then like me and Harry was like, no, let's never talk about that again. Like like skaters do that too. And I'm also going to answer another question. Why do most people hate skateboarding? Because and all that. The reason why is like, let's say you have a nice big house, right? And then somebody with a dog decides to go and let their dog pee or poop on your nice grass. Now, mind you, and then they just leave it. And then they like, oh, I don't care. I mean, it's basically not like that. I mean, now I get if it's like an empty rail in the middle of nowhere. Or it could be somewhere, I don't care. Like, now mind you, I'm gonna grind that. If it's like just like a regular rail, I'm grinding that. I don't give a turd. But if it's a business or something, then they still decide like doing all these tricks and everything. Now, I understand if they have a nice stair set or something, but you could build your own. You don't have to use everybody's stuff. And that's why people like being like, man, I don't like skaters because they do this or they do that. That's why, because like now I get if it's good. Now I've been in that position where I like to ride on something, but if it's like somebody's business or something, then you don't gotta mess with that. You don't gotta skate or grind on that. But yeah, that's why people do not like scooters. And yes, I mean not scooters, skaters. And yes, I skateboard and scooter and bike. I know, I do a whole lot of stuff. But yeah, I mean, I'm just like clearing up the facts.